Welcome back to the inaugural Rotax Karting Festival from Clay Pigeon Kart Club. The rain has stopped temporarily. It will return though, so this one could be an interesting one for the O-Plate Repecharge. Top 10 go through to the O-Plate final. Ben Gilbert, Oliver Holden, Lewis Round, Brad Perrett, Brad Shepherd and Aidan Lee in the top 6, with Hunt, Gould, Runquist and Dowding chasing on. But there's another 12 drivers behind them hoping to break into the top 10. So let's crack on. And who's going to make it to the O-Plate final? Let's find out. Good start from the early stages from Ben Gilbert. They tiptoe their way through. He's still there in second position behind Oliver Holden, who's made a good start. And there's a couple of drivers going off. Daniel Blackman's gone in Billy's Blight. Several other drivers trying to tiptoe their way through. Oliver Holden, though, leads the way. Oh, my goodness, there's no racing line, give any grip at all. And into the barriers. That's the 46 that's gone. 33 as well. Ben Hunt spun. A couple of others have gone. Harrison Thomas. The 4-plate is in there as well. And the other man involved, well, Aidan Lee has gone the 33. So several drivers in the war zone there. Ben Hunt spinning. Aaron Yeo went off as well beforehand. The new race leader, Ben Gilbert, has taken the lead back again. So Holden got the initial jump, but Ben Gilbert has got the lead back again as the remaining drivers who are not in the wars try and get their way around. But it's so tricky. We're in that fine line of the racing circuit now, Alan. Greasy conditions, not exactly bone dry, not exactly wet either, and it's a karting driver's nightmare.
And they're on slicks. I can't see anybody on wets.
Oh, they're really
that's
struggling.
Why they're sliding around, Jake, and that's why some of them are sliding off.
Oh, this is going to be really precarious. Look, the rain has just started coming back, and they all thought, well, slick tyres were the way to go, and now the rain is starting to come back. This is going to be a nightmare.
You can see the rain. From this camera, it's pointing away from the rain. Easier to see. This camera obviously pointing right into the rain. You can see the rain on the lens, and with everybody on slicks, this could be an absolute classic. Look at them slide through the final turn.
Well, this is the proof of how good a racing driver can you be. Can you imagine? Oh, big accident! That is a big shunt. Now that surely is going to be a Battenberg. Lewis Round in the 44, gone straight off there with James Dowding. Now, it was Dowding who actually lost it and slid into the 44.
Not deliberate, Jake. Let's have a look. Here's the replay. Now watch Dowding on. Look at him. He's just
lost the car.
There.
Lost it.
And now he's sliding.
Nothing Round could do.
44 and round into the tyres. That's a big shunt.
And that's a nasty place.
He points at him. Here comes the recriminations. There you go. There you go. Karting's nothing without a few recriminations.
Well,
but
it wasn't his fault though.
Well, you know. He wasn't deliberate, was it? It wasn't deliberate. He's obviously, they're in slippery conditions. Coming through here, you're trying to go flat out through here. He's just been caught out. He's lost the rear end, lost the front end, and then just slid into Lewis Round and round in the tyres. But Round would have been hoping to at least made the top part of the top 10 to make the grand final, but he's not going to make the final now.
Oh, that's the 15 run out of road. Brad Perrett has gone into the tyres. So Lewis Round from 3rd on the grid and Brad Perrett from 4th on the grid, and that was a little bit tight there with Ben Gilbert. Let's look.
Gilbert doesn't see him, Jake. Just watch Gilbert. Does he look at him? No, he's looking towards the right. He doesn't see him there. So again, pure racing incident, but that won't help Brad Perrett. He won't be happy about that, but he was in the wrong part of the track at the wrong time.
What a disaster. Absolute disaster. Well, that's promoted Dan Gould now all the way up to the dizzy heights of 3rd, would you believe? And Christian Nardoni is now the man on the bubble, looking for 10th position. Don't forget, the top 10 finishers qualify for the grand final. Yellow flags everywhere because there's several karts that have gone off the road and several more that look like they're about to join them at the scene of the accident.
Yeah, the bubble is the official term for the 10th place. That's the last qualifying position, so that is the bubble. And at the moment, it's Christian, is it Nardone? There's no Grav on the E, so is it Nardone or Nardone?
83 in 4th position at the moment, having worked his way up beautifully, I have to say. The 83, Matt Duffett, started dead last, and he's now in P4, would you believe? That is absolutely incredible. He has shot his way through from last position, Matt Duffett, and is still going beautifully.
That's
he is actually
drive.
I tell you what, his lap times are pretty good as well. He may climb even higher if he gets into the top 3. That would be absolutely exceptional. Oh, there's a couple of moves. Look, he's trying to come around the outside of the 51. He's kept his foot in. He's going for 3rd. Up on the inside, he's got it.
Fantastic move. What a drive this is for Matt Duffett.
From last to 3rd. Well, no, he was 3rd. He's back down to 4th again.
No, he's still on the... Still got 3rd, I think. There he is. Yeah, he's still got 3rd. Oh, he's lost it now. slides wide. Has he got it back?
Well,
yes, he has.
Yeah, on
so
the
it's
inside.
a great battle for third place.
This is amazing.
Here comes a battle for fifth. This is fifth, sixth. Look, it's fifth onwards. Top 10. Who's on the bubble? It is Harriet Styles. Top 10 qualify, and it is Harriet Styles on the 18 kart who's on the bubble at the moment.
Well, that's the 12 in the leading battle at the front of that queue. That is Patrick Rundqvist, so that's going to be an interesting one for him to hold on to. But now Duffett, having come from the back of the grid to third, he's loving these conditions.
Look at the rain on this lens here. I'm surprised the camera can see anything.
Well, I'll tell you what, in these conditions where the rain is coming down and the drivers are on slicks...
Look, you just see it in this camera here. It's very, very fine. It's that fine rain, Jake, that fine wet rain. That wet rain that gets into absolutely every little crevice.
Oh, I thought you were going to do your Peter Kay impression there. I thought it was going to be the fine rain that soaks you through. Anyway,
yeah.
The 36...
It certainly does that.
36, Peter Jeans has come right up into the top six. But then Matt Duffett going for second position now.
He's going to win this, no doubt about it, unless he throws it off.
Well, there he goes, up the
second.
inside of Gilbert. He's into second position. What if he could go from the back of the grid to win this race? That would be absolutely sensational. That would more than book his place. That would make him the new favourite for the Senior Road Plate Final. If he can get through from last to first, then anything's possible.
Yeah, there's some monster quality in that O-Plate final, though, at the front of the grid. So it's still, even if he wins this, don't forget, he's only going to start P21 in the Senior O-Plate Grand Final. But he has started 22nd in this and looks like he's going to take the win. Rundqvist now on the bubble, the number 12 kart.
And it's the 13, Alex Tyler, that's now at the front of the queue. Look at Duffett. He's going for the lead here on Oliver Holden. He is not frightened at all. He is going for it. He said, you know what? I started last. I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to win it all.
He wants every grid position he can get for that Grand Final. Oh, look at the car sliding through that final turn.
That's Gilbert. Gilbert has lost the place now to the 36 of Peter Jeans, who's come through. There is Tyler in the 13. We look back to the rest of the queue. 53 is at the head of that little... the head of that chasing pack, that's Brad Shepherd.
Harrison Thomas is now 9th, the 4-plate, 4th in the British Championships last year. He's starting this race well out of position.
There goes
Here
Duffett.
comes a move for the lead. Oh, Thomas is under investigation for contravention of the lap flag signal.
Duffett side by side with the race leader, Oliver Holden. He's going to get it round the outside. He's going to do it. I don't believe it. He's got grip on the outside line and he takes the lead. Matt Duffett started this race dead stinking last and he now leads it. Absolutely astonishing drive. Still yellow flags, upper hands hairpin, because there's still drivers going off there. But I tell you what an astonishing drive. Possibly one of the best drives of the entire karting season. Never mind this meeting. Matt Duffett has gone from dead last to first. That was easy. I'll go for the Senior O-Plate next.
Alex Tyler, you may have seen on the graphic, also under investigation for contravening flag signals. So Tyler and Thomas, Harrison Thomas on the 4 kart, Tyler on the 13, both under investigation. I think they're both in the top 10 at the moment. So there's 2 places. If they get excluded for contravening yellow flag signals, then a couple of people are going to be making the grand final that might not expect to.
Oh, look at the rain now.
now.
Now the rain's really coming down. This is going to be a test of Matt Duffett's powers and everybody else's for that matter as well, because now the rain is really coming down and they're all on slicks. So this is going to be a proper arrive and drive style session now as everybody uses their skills that they used on corporate karting when it's absolutely chucking it down on slick tyres. Anyone who's been to an outdoor circuit with corporate karts in the pouring rain will really come good at this point.
Now, if you're in the United States, you're probably thinking, well, surely the race has got to be red flag. It's got to be stopped. It's raining.
No.
They're on slicks. No, we don't do that in the UK. You slow down, take a different racing line,
and get on with it.
This is all about driver skill.
Yeah, you just get on with it, and a few drivers really struggling as the rain gets intense. You get proper racing for now from the rest of this one. Oh, look at it. Drivers, literally, there's about 17 different racing lines.
Oh, it's definitely coming down now. Look at this.
Oh, look. That is the investigation. They're going to be Dr. Lap, Harrison Thomas, and the 13.
They're out the top 10. They're not going to make the top 10. There they are going through the picture now. Oh, look at the 13. Tyler sliding through the left-hander. But Thomas and Tyler, they won't know it at the moment, but they're going to be a Dr. Lap at the end of this race for contravening flag signals.
What a
Harrison
disaster.
Thomas will be gutted about that.
Yeah, both Harrison Thomas and Alex Tyler getting the biggest possible penalty, losing a lap. Here we go. Look at the rain now. Duffett literally just dancing his way around every apex at the moment. This is practically drift karting now, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing as these guys come working their way through each corner. That is proper rain now. That's not even basic rain. That is proper rain.
That is absolutely chucking it down on slicks.
Oh, and Duffett nearly off the road as we go into the last lap.
Great move around the back marker there. Needed to get that done. He just needs to bring it home now on the last lap. He won't take the inside line. He'll go round the outside of the corner. You do not want to turn on rubber. So anywhere on the racing line, look at this, another driver sliding right through the final turn. Anywhere on the racing line where rubber is, it's like ice. You don't want to be turning on that.
I tell you what, I'm absolutely astonished. I've seen some things in the 2017 British karting season. I've seen some things in the last 5 years. But to go from last to first in a race as competitive as this, take a bow, Matt Duffett. You have totally deserved it. From last to first, he wins in the repechage of the Senior O-Plate. Absolutely stunning. That is genuinely incredible. So let's look through and figure out who's going to be in that Senior O-Plate final. Duffett wins, Holden second, Peter Jeans comes home for third position in the end. Daniel Gould will be fourth because obviously we've lost a few of the Harrison Thomas has been docked the lap. Gilbert will be fifth, Runquist will be sixth from Christian Nardone, Aidan Lee, Brad Shepherd will be ninth, and the 10th man in will be Jordan Brightman West. So there you go, that's your top 10. All of them will go through to the Senior O-Plate final, but with the rain coming in thick and fast, this one is going to be incredibly intense, and that race is coming up in just a couple of minutes' time. So who's going to win that?
They're going to have time to put wet tyres on, though. Those are the official top 10 qualifiers for the grand final, and that grand final is coming up after this short break, and it promises to be a classic. Don't go away.